Ugly mother, isn't he? What did you expect? Daryl Hannah in a fishtail? Okay, that's an 80s joke. You might wanna look up the film Splash on Google if you don't understand. Okay, having to explain my jokes isn't very funny, is it? This is a series where I tell you a story, its subsequent theories and explanations, and then I let you make up your mind. Today's topic: mermaids. Are they real or just a figment of your imagination? Mermaids are legendary aquatic creatures, usually depicted as a beautiful female upper body with long flowing hair and the lower body of a fish. The word mermaid is a compound of the Old English mer, which means sea, and I thought that was a kind of horse, and maid, a girl or young woman, the Old English equivalent being merwif, sometimes equated with the sirens in Greek mythology. Some of their attributes certainly have their origins in common with them. Mermaids appear in all manner of folklore of many cultures all over the world, including the Near East, Africa, Europe and Asia. The first appeared in stories in ancient Assyria, in which the goddess Atargatis transformed into a mermaid out of shame of accidentally killing her human lover. Stupid and a mermaid. Can it get any worse? In recent centuries, mermaids are popularized in art and literature, culminating in the well-known fairy tale The Little Mermaid, written by Hans Christian Andersen in 1836. And I thought Disney wrote that. Let's discuss some of the more interesting sightings in history. January 1493, Christopher Columbus, yes, the one that sailed to America and then discovered the Vikings beat him to it, sighted a mermaid, stating they weren't as beautiful as painted, although to some extent they had human appearances in the face. June 1603, explorer Henry Hudson reported in his log that 2 crew members shouted at him to come and look, upon which Hudson saw a mermaid with a tail of porpoise and speckled like a mackerel. That sounds tasty. June 1737, in Burgos, Spain, fishermen caught a sort of merman with a head like the one of a goat, long beard and mustache, black skin, somewhat hairy long neck, short arms, long hands, fingers with nails like claws, webbed toes and a fin on its back. Bah! Just bah! Yeah, it's this guy again. August 1886, off the coast of Cape Breton, Canada. Several fishermen approached what looked like a corpse in the water, only to have it turn on them and then disappear. It had a human upper body, but the tail of a fish, long dark hair resembling a horse mane running down its back, and long fingers on one hand. Long dark hair. Couldn't be Matthew Santoro then. 1943, Key Islands, Indonesia. Sergeant Tero Horiba investigated a claim and was convinced it was real. Locals, by the way, refer to mermaids as orang ikan, or fish people, in Malay, and several such sightings have been reported. 1967, British Columbia, Canada. Canada again. Do they have a monopoly on mermaids? A beautiful blonde-haired mermaid with a dolphin-like tail was seen eating a salmon. Hey, there's Daryl Hannah in a fishtail. That's better, isn't it? August 1991, South Africa. About 30% of the remains of an unknown human-like creature were found in the belly, yes, of a dead great white shark. A stingray bark was left jammed in the shark's jaw, and it's claimed to be a mermaid's weapon. Why didn't they use that in Jaws? 2012, Zimbabwe. A number of black workers who claim to have been harassed by mermaids which resulted in the delaying of the building of dams, and accused of being lazy were laid off and replaced by white workers, only to have them refuse to return to work for the same reason. No racism there then. March 2013, in the Greenland Sea, at nearly 3,000 feet or 1,000 meters below the ocean surface, Dr. Schmidt reported not only seeing some interesting phenomenon, but also hearing some remarkable things. He told journalist John Frankel of Animal Planet's documentary Mermaids, the New Evidence. And finally, May 2013, Kiryat Yam, Israel. A $1 million reward is up for grabs for the first person who can provide conclusive footage after several sightings. Okay, see ya! Oh, yeah, wait, that's a war zone. Never mind. One was witnessed by Shlomo Cohen and his friends. When they approached a seemingly awkward-looking woman, they were shocked to see a fish-tailed creature jump into the water and disappear. Why do they always disappear? We only want to make love. Many scientists believe that apart from hoaxes and misinterpretations, some sightings can be attributed to Sirenia, an order of fully aquatic mammals that inhabit rivers, estuaries, and coastal marine waters, swamp and such. And they include manatees and dugongs. Marines from before the mid-19th century actually referred to these creatures as mermaids. Okay, this looks more like Pigs in Space from the Muppets. Okay, that's an 80s joke again. I really have to stop this. Whilst on the other hand, in the controversial documentary Mermaids, the Body Found, some scientists postulate that 6.5 million years ago, some of our ancestors moved to the shores and eventually returned to the sea. Going ever deeper, they over millions of years evolved into merpeople. So they wanted to be ugly? A lot more could be said over this documentary and its follow-up, The New Evidence, but it would lead us too far, and they merit a separate video anyway. Whatever the truth, it's an interesting and enjoyable cryptoid to use in art, books and movies. However, what if they were real? Just imagine it. Truth or myth? You decide. So, did you like the video? You can always click the like button. If you want to see more, you can subscribe to my channel. You can also leave comments in the comment box. You can start a discussion there for all I care. I also have a vlog channel, so if you want to get bored out of your mind for a while, why don't you check it out? And of course, you can share this on your social media. See you next time.